Are you looking to start a radio station but not sure what equipment you need to get started? Well, please do not stress. In this quick fire video, we're going to give you everything you need to know without any of the faff. So if you're looking for a more extensive list of every best bit of equipment on the market, this isn't for you. All we're going to tell you here is the very basics you need. If you'd like full-on reviews for any of the kit we mentioned in this video, click the links in the description.
This video is made by Radio.co. To start your free Radio.co trial in seconds, head to Radio.co and click on the pricing page.
Number 1, a computer. So the first thing you're going to need to start any radio station with Radio.co is a laptop. So here I have a MacBook, but obviously it can be Windows as well. You could even just use your phone or an iPad. One thing I will say though is if you want to add more things into the equation, like mics and mixers, make sure to have USB slots on the side. It could be normal USB or USB-C, and maybe even audio ports as well, like a headphone jack, because sometimes they don't give you that anymore. No names mentioned. Side note as well, some pieces of software are actually exclusive to either Windows or Mac. Number 2, software. So obviously we will always recommend that you use Radio.co to stream your online radio station, but that's just because we're the best. You can go live, create playlists, and broadcast for 24 hours a day. And we offer a 7-day free trial if you're not too sure. We're really good. But you'll likely also need to install some broadcasting software to help with station management and music mixing. Of those pieces of software, our absolute favorites are Butt and Virtual DJ Pro. Number 3, microphones. So if you don't ever speak on your station, be it live or pre-recorded, then you can skip this one. In fact, you're pretty much done. All you need is a laptop and Radio.co and you're away. But if you do, then here are a few microphones we would recommend. For a lower price mic, we'd always recommend a USB microphone. So I'd head over to the likes of Rode and take a look at some of their offerings because they have various different microphones at different budgets. However, if you have a bigger budget and a mixing desk, then take a look at an XLR mic because you'll usually get better sound quality. My absolute favorite XLR mic is the Shure SM7B, which I've also got there. Didn't think about that. In a similar vein though, you will want a mic stand, and I'm not going to pull one out from underneath me here. I'm just going to show you this one. This is a boom arm. This is what I usually like to use when recording, but equally you can have ones that are on the desk, ones that are in the sky, on your face. Actually, I don't think you can do that. But anyway, my point is you can pick these up either pretty cheaply if you're on a low budget or go for like second-hand options. But yeah, when it comes down to microphones, it really isn't a one suits everyone. You're either going to want to go for it due to price point or maybe one just sounds better for your particular voice. Honestly, do your research, take a look at some of the links we have in the description and then decide. Number 4, mixers. But what actually is a mixer? Well, we've got one right here. Here we go. Hold on. Ooh, it's a big one. This is the Rodecaster Pro II, and essentially what this will do is help you customize your station by further mixing your voice, music, and sound effects. I've got one there as well. I'm recording on it. What am I doing? This all goes through one device, and obviously you get some physical faders, buttons, knobs, everything you could possibly want to control your audio. Now, it is entirely possible to do this with software, and Rode actually offers some software itself called Rode Connect, I believe. And you can do this by literally just downloading it onto your laptop and running all your mics and stuff through there. Especially if you have USB mics, this is probably one of the better ways to go. However, you're obviously going to have limited ports on your laptop, and something like the Rodecaster gives you 4 XLR ports on the back, and here the Rodecaster Duo will give you 2. And like I say, if you have an XLR mic, then this is pretty essential. You don't actually need a mixing desk or something as extravagant as the Rodecaster Pro II. You could just have an audio interface, that'd absolutely be fine. But we always recommend to, again, do your research and see if you need all the added features of a mixing desk before you dedicate to one or the other. But yeah, no, something like the Rodecaster Duo is always going to be something we'll recommend for beginners because they're simple to use, they're incredible tools really, and regularly receive updates as well to keep them up to date with the latest trends, and they're future-proofing as well. If you get one of these and you don't really have the use for all of it just yet, if your radio station does well in the future, then you might need something like this. So yeah, it's great to have the microphone ports, the sound pads, all the different effects, and loads of different ways to customize. The Rodecaster Pro II usually comes in at around £599, while the Duo comes in at about £450 at time of recording. If you're just wanting to record basically a podcast show that is on the radio, then an audio interface is probably better for you. Something like the Focusrite Scarlett 2i2, it's getting on a bit now, but it's still a stunning piece of audio equipment that we always recommend. It's currently retailing for about £100 as well, so substantially cheaper. So yeah, something to consider. Headphones. Now, I'm fairly sure you all know what headphones are, and if you don't, well, your ears are in for a treat. Any headphones will do for broadcasting radio. Please don't go out and buy the most expensive thing available, especially if it's Bluetooth. You'll want wired headphones, really, basically just because otherwise latency is going to be a bit not good. Latency is how long audio takes to get into your ears. So through a wire, it's going to be quicker because you're connected to the audio source. So lower the latency, the better when editing or mixing sound. Some of our favorite headphones include the Beyerdynamic DT770s, the Rode NTH-100s, which I'm using right here, and the Sony MDR7506. I believe. Or, like I say, basically anything you already have in a cupboard or on your head right now. You might want to upgrade in the future, but you should always have a look at what you've got first, especially when you're starting out and you're unsure if it's going to be a hobby that you will carry on with. So that's it, and like I mentioned, for a more extensive guide about equipment, then we have plenty of videos below. And if you want to check out Radio.co, of course, there is that 7-day free trial, and if you start now, you can have a radio station up and running within the next hour. It's that quick. As always, if you enjoyed this video, then make sure to click like, hit subscribe, and ring that bell. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. Happy broadcasting.
And just before you go, have you ever thought about launching your very own internet radio station? Surprisingly, it's a lot easier than you may think, especially when you make the time to chat to myself or a member of the Radio.co team. To do just that, head to our website, radio.co/demo, where I can talk about your plans, any questions you may have, and me and the team can really get you up to speed in launching your own internet radio station in literally minutes. It couldn't be easier. Why not check out some of our webinars, tutorials, help guides situated around me? Or why not visit our website, radio.co, or even drop me an email, studio@radio.co. Until next time, take care and happy broadcasting.